Hi, I'm Jana, and this is a very special Real Mom car tour because today I have my friend with me. This is Brook Sinek, and she is with Lexus. And we are standing in front of a car that has honestly saved my life, at least once. So in this quick tour, I'm going to tell you what I loved and what you need to know about the 2024 Lexus TX. And the one we're in front of today, I'm going to give you some general information about TX. But this baby is the 550 plus.
550H plus. It's our plug-in for the Lexus TX.
Oh, it does plug in.
Yes, it is. It's our plug-in hybrid. We have 3 powertrains on the Lexus TX. We have 350, which is our gas grade, our gas model. We have 500H, which is our hybrid, and then the 550H plus, which is right in front of you, and that's our plug-in hybrid for the TX.
Okay, so buckle up and let's get started. If you're new here, I'm glad you found me. Hi, I'm Jana, and I give Real Mom car tours. I am a boy mom, auto enthusiast, and I'm an Aquarius, which means my life and sometimes these tours are a little bit chaotic, but they are fun. So buckle up and let's get back to it. It's been a long day. We've been standing in the Oregon sun. It's 100 degrees here. There's been a heat wave. One of my microphones is totally dead. My makeup is wiped off. Our hair, this is a struggle. But the car's still good, so let's get started. Let's start in the front. It might be a little bit loud because Mobile Mama's in there with the air conditioning on. But the thing about this is it a unified spindle grill?
Yes, this is our spindle grill. So the reason why it's shaped like this and why it's our spindle grill is to enhance aerodynamics of the vehicle. So because the vehicle is so large, we really wanted to ensure at Lexus that we're offering a genuine 3-row SUV. So the body weight of the vehicle and how large it is, we really need to ensure we have aerodynamics. And that's why you have a spindle grill in the front to enhance airflow throughout the vehicle.
Before we leave the front end though, I just have to tell you, I love the LEDs and how like we're doing this light blade kind of situation because when I do, I've only seen a couple of these near me in Raleigh. And when I do, I know that it's them because of this like eyebrows. They're so fierce.
It's a striking design. That's what we like to call it.
Okay, striking design sounds even better. I get asked all the time, best 3-row SUVs for families and luxury SUVs because there's not that many, in my opinion. If you don't love the Germans, which I'm not a German girl, you don't have that many choices. In all honesty, on luxury, but will carry your people. And the other Lexuses are out of my price point a little bit, like the big dog. You know what I mean?
Like an LX.
Yeah,
yes,
the LX is just,
for sure.
I love it. Okay, so when TX was created, I thought, oh my God, this is attainable. It will haul my people and I can kind of afford, I mean, it's a friendlier entry price point.
That's exactly why we created it, right? So at Lexus, we call our customers guests because we treat them like guests in our own home.
That's so Lexus.
So Lexus, right? So when we created the Lexus TX, we had our guests at the forefront of the creation of this vehicle, right? And we thought about what do they need? And guests have long asked for a genuine 3-row vehicle, and we delivered with the Lexus TX.
Because it's not like this was a platform that existed and you slammed a 3rd row.
So our vehicle was created with practical elegance. That's the design of the interior and exterior. So it's a beautiful, striking design from the outside, but on the inside, it's practical, right? So in the 2nd row, you have your removable cup holders, which you can put throughout the 2nd and 3rd row, which is great for when you have kids and they want to put their Stanley Cups all throughout. We know Stanley Cups are all the rage right now. I need one. Like, why don't I have one? So practical with your removable cup holders. And like I was saying earlier, no matter if you're in the 1st, 3rd row or somewhere in the middle, you're going to get the same experience. Every seat's going to be the best seat in the house.
Oh my gosh, the air feels so good. Okay, I'll tell you, I'm from the country. I don't know if this is from, where are you from?
I'm from California.
Okay, this is going to be a great study.
Okay.
I'm from North Carolina. And when people would say something drives nice, they would, like, if something's great, it feels wonderful, they would say it drives like a Lexus. Or it feels like a Lexus, or it's like a like it was, Lexus is a status symbol, but it's also like a quality, you know what I mean?
It's our differentiating factor. At Lexus, we like to actually call it our Lexus driving signature, and that's something that's huge on the TX, right? So this vehicle was created with Lexus driving signature principles because it's such a big vehicle and it has a huge amount of weight to carry 6 to 7 passengers in the vehicle, luggage, anything you need, sports gear, right? So because of that, you want it to ride and feel like a Lexus no matter the size. You've driven it. I know you loved it.
I did.
You continue to tell all your followers that you love it.
But what I loved about it, it's easy to park.
Oh,
like this thing turns on a dime. It's really easy to get in and out of tight places because it's not enormous.
Sure.
But to me, it handles like a car, like a much smaller vehicle.
A nimble SUV.
It's nimble. So not only does it drive like a Lexus, it feels like a Lexus inside because I love these seats. They are power adjusted, obviously, heated and ventilated. And then I have this little knee extension piece so my legs don't fatigue, especially if you're taller and have longer legs. So I love that. And then it just feels good, like the mix of materials and the leather, all of the choices. The two front seats, two front seats are heated and ventilated. The second row is heated and ventilated. And it just screams bougie.
And if you get in that third row, what you're really going to feel is incredible head and leg room because like you said at the beginning of your video, this is a 3-row hauler. It's a family SUV. It's a the ultimate road trip vehicle. And that's what we set out to create. And so we want everything to feel comfortable. So when you're talking about how you can adjust for comfort with your legs, how you can sit in the back and recline your seats, how in the second row you have heated and ventilated, if depending on the season that you're taking your road trip, right? We thought of everything in mind so that every passenger has the same experience.
Every time I have one of these cars, whether I'm driving it for an hour or a day or it's a press car for a week, I live in it real life. I mean, we've got ponytail holders and water bottles and name tags, and somebody's been eating mints and dropping the trash. But truly, this is what real life looks like in my car. My mom mobile is packed with all my daily stuff. And I'm going to show you, there's more junk back there. But some really quick things I want to hit on. You have great tech. You have this 14-inch color touchscreen, which looks really pretty. Look at the graphics. This is where you control your heated and ventilated seats and where you turn on your heated steering wheel, but I do not need that today. You have nav and all of that built in, and you have wireless connectivity, so you do not need a cord for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The other thing that's great about up here, you have your camera button pulled out so that we can see what's around us, what's beside us. It's got a really nice animated 360 surround vision camera. I'm going to get out of there and show you. We also have a wireless charging pad. Plenty of extra places to charge with a USB-C, and look at this flexible storage area. Okay, I told you I junked it up, so I own that, but these cup holders are movable and removable. So if this is not your vibe, you could just have one, or you could put one in the middle, or you could do them back to back. I mean, I just love versatility in my car. I love versatility, and this is giving that. You also have more storage under here. And other than that, it's pretty standard. You have all the standard safety features. You have your auto hold button. You have EV mode if you want to use your little bit of battery. Since this one is a plug-in hybrid, you can drive up to a certain amount of mileage. It's different every car. I'll put it in the notes. Let's call it 30 miles on a full charge. And that is not something you have to do. If you never want to mess with that, you don't have to. You have options. Let me show you the legroom in the second row and the amenities back there. I'll show you how to get into the third row, and I'll show you the cargo. This is a great second row. First of all, look at all this legroom that I have, and I have incredible headroom. This is set for me. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm 5'7". These seats are on rails, and so you can move them way up or way back, depending on who needs more legroom. So if you have a really tall driver, then you can give them more room. If you're putting a grown-up, an adult in the third row, then somebody here can give a little, and it's really functional. The other thing I love in a family car, and I'm just gonna break out of the second row really quickly to show you, is the fact that we have built-in sunshades. Because when you're driving, baby, you need to be able to shade baby. I warned you that I had junked up this center area, but this is where you control your dual climate control. You have heated and ventilated seats, a cubby for storage, which I like the design of that, 2 USB-Cs and a traditional household plug. And then you have this center console, which is removable, but I'm not gonna pull it out because, I mean, I don't want the waters to go spilling, but if you don't like it, you can take it out. And then you can also move these around as well. So it's a really nice catch-all utility area. If you're like me, it's gonna be full of junk. The one thing I do want you to notice is this is a great place to put a device because it's got this buffering here so things won't rattle around. Or if you're a mama, you just put wipes. So I'm going to show you how to get in and out of the third row really quickly. Touch this button and the car seat will tilt and slide so that you can get right into the third row. And look at this. You have a palm rest in case you need extra help getting in or out. And this, can you see this? This is a handle, a grip, which just makes it a lot easier. And we're going to switch to a little point of view. But before I do that, I just want to show you what the legroom looks like when this is not all the way back. Look at this. This is a better visual. This is all the way back and my knees are not touching the seat. I have vents up top, charging ports on both sides, USB-Cs, and multiple cup snack device holders on each side. This is dedicated to passenger. So that's why you have 2 headrests and 2 seat belts. You also have 2 sets of lower latches with tethers. So you could install 4 car seats in this Lexus TX. If you wanted a bench, you can get that, but it would be in a different trim level. So these seats also recline. Oh, I went wrong way. These seats also recline. They're kind of set up on a stadium style, which is just more comfortable with your legs. And I'm bringing you in really quickly to see there's the handle to get in, palm rest, that's where you recline, and all of the storage. So I hope you enjoyed this. I thought it was quick, but it ended up not being that quick.
It was fabulous. We always love you in a Lexus.
Oh, I love a Lexus. Can I need another one.
Okay, let's work on it.
If you have any questions about this or any other Lexus, you can put them in the comments and I will reach out to my friend and try to get you answers. You can find me all over social media. I'm on TikTok and Instagram. And I'm at realmomcartours.com. So I think for us in the TX,
We're out.
we're out. Thanks for watching.